y'all, my name is Kimbergana, and welcome to this, not the Sims 4 Ultimate Decades Challenge. This is Genshin Impact, and we're back where we left off. Actually, we can't continue with the story because we're not proper rank, so we're going to go do some random quests. So let's do the Shadow of Mondstadt quest, which I keep going immediately to the arrow keys with my right hand because I'm not a WASD girl. My left hand is never used, but now I'm getting exercise for it. Oh geez. I've been like, this is so much fun. I see why it was such a popular game back in the day. I just didn't have the capacity to do it because I almost forgot the controls. It's only been like a day since I played, but I'm already like, how do I do this? Some stuff is just muscle memory. I did not express my thoughts out loud. That was my bad. What I was going to say was, the first 2 episodes, I accidentally recorded my mic audio and the game audio simultaneously instead of... Oh.
Isn't that Jean?
Okay, it's not autoplay. Actually, I recorded them both simultaneously, so the first 2 are going to be loud. I'll lower it a little bit, but... it'll be much balanced. Well, yeah, it'll be much more balanced this episode forward. The first 2, the same with my Ultimate Decades Challenge, is always those first 2 episodes. It just, something goes wrong.
Seems she's talking to someone.
Yeah.
Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the Stormterror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the...
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the 4 winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. No? I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
All right.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Stormterror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Shneznaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo.
Shneznaya.
Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh, them? They're super famous. Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Stormterror is the right course of action. The Cryo God's Fatui have always coveted the Animo God's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart.
Speaking of power...
What is it?
There's something I need to show the Knights of Favonius.
Oh, let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
You just did with the diplomat. Prologue Act 2. So I only did the first part of the
Mondstadt and Snezhnaya
prologue.
are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation.
Oh.
Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
Okay. Interesting. This is a very small nation, if that's what we're calling it. It's only a city in the fact that it's not a village. Wrong door.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further inspection... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch!
Ouch.
Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get close.
I didn't see you move.
I see. It appears to react to visions. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other.
But we don't have
It's strange,
that.
though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way.
I'm not the same. Yeah.
Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us. Both literally and metaphorically.
Cutie? Yeah.
Fascinating.
Just ignored. We get ignored
Do you
so
know
much.
anything about what makes you special?
I'm from a different world.
I
No?
do not know what to make of it either.
Just,
Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you.
you're not even from this realm.
Please accept the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
Honorary Knight.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance
where
in finding some
else?
answers.
Completely ignored.
Stormterror's rage and strange crystals. I know Mondstadt's peace hangs in the balance. May the wind open your eyes to the truth.
Thank you,
We'll be
Jean.
back here if you find anything.
Of course. So... Knighthood excellence. Sure. I'm trying to get back in the groove of using my left hand. Okay, I don't know. Is it a secret that I'm not from here? Because I feel like, well, Amber knows, and obviously Paimon knows. Why is Paimon over here?
There's something you didn't tell them.
Yeah.
The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw.
Okay, I don't care about... I feel like there's like a hierarchy of important information. We didn't tell them a lot of things. I don't think he's a bad guy.
So you do remember him, that green guy.
He was wearing
He
green.
looked just like that guy down there.
Here we go. I remember this. He's not running fast enough. Well, looks like him.
What?
Yeah, that's literally him. Are we chasing him? Okay, cool. Look for the suspicious person. I think we would be more suspicious spotting someone from way afar, right? Right, Paimon.
That green guy disappeared. Use elemental sight to track him down.
Okay. Paimon, what are you? Why can't you do anything? Everyone's always like, oh, Momo, you don't look like you're from around here. This Paimon? Is Paimon a recurring creature of this land? Ah, and it's wind footsteps because he's the wind god. I'm nearing the end of what I remember. I remember a stealth mission in the church. And that's the last thing I remember, so I have done this part, I just don't recall
His
most of it.
footprints lead to this wall. Did he climb up from here?
I couldn't figure that out on my own. Let's go after him. I am ready to be past this. Hopefully this isn't something that continues, but I hate in video games where the tutorial character doesn't let us think and figure things out on our own. It gets like, at some point I understand and, you know, I'm grateful for the help, but then there's a point where it's just like, my God, let me use my brain. Hope this isn't copyrighted. I think his name is Venti, right?
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dolce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Okay.
Wait, you guys are...
We gotcha.
Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Yeah.
Dvalin? Who's that? Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Stormterror.
Yeah.
Why do you call him that? Are you two meant to be close or something?
Oh, so close.
Hey, so... Paimon thinks this guy has a screw loose.
I'm sorry.
I'm Venti the Bard.
Yeah, Venti.
3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise.
Aren't you the only bard?
So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain any further.
Actually,
Of course it's about Stormterror!
Storm?
Hey, cut it with the Amnesia Act! All right, show it to him.
the dragon tear.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Last time I checked, it was full of
Dvalin,
impurities.
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Yeah.
Tears?
You made the
He was
dragon
once
cry.
such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
We had this in our inventory forever and it just now became purified. You could have did this the whole time.
Huh?
Yeah.
You really do have some wonderful abilities.
I don't even know how I did that.
Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright should she stand in the light. Though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade.
Okay.
Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment.
I think we're
Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger.
good. Yeah, is there anything I can do to
I
help?
really must thank you for purifying the teardrop crystal. It has helped me greatly.
You can answer the question?
But I've already come to devise my own plan.
Oh? And what plan would that be?
Something illegal.
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be going.
Hey, where are you running off to?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of that?
This weirdo, as you put it. We need to keep an eye on him.
As far as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know.
You know,
Know what?
his voice seems familiar. Yeah, seems like
Familiar?
the voice of a god,
I
perhaps?
don't know. You're alone down on that one.
The very god that
But
Mondstadt
did he just
praises,
say symbol
I
of
think?
Mondstadt's hero?
Oh, is this outside of the village? I should just
Paimon
teleport.
knows. It's that huge tree. You know, the gigantic one. You can't miss it. Surely you still remember.
Surely I don't remember. Oh, what if I just like sit? This girl is looking. Why is she blindfolded? We should get to know Glory. I don't recognize that voice, so you're a traveler from afar. Though I can't see, I'm always here to listen if there's anything you need. Who are you? Sorry, where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Glory. I come here often, waiting for Godwin to come back. I pray he manages to... Okay. Who is Godwin? He's the man I love. He's with the knights, and he's away with the Grandmaster Varka's expedition. It was hard to let him go, but I'm so proud of him managing to join Varka's expedition party. Sadly, I don't know when the expedition is supposed to end. All I can do is wait here for him. That's sweet. Hi, Venti.
Oh? What are you doing here?
Following
Though
her.
I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me.
I want to know more about the Animo god.
You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt a long time ago.
But he's you.
Niue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Oh, it's because gods...
Yes, someone told me about Dvalin's past.
Just how is it that everyone sees Stormterror? I'm quite curious.
I don't know, I'm new here. I
That said, there's no need to rush.
don't even live here.
I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
Yeah, I was about to say, I hear something behind me.
But
Should
wait,
I, as a
can't
wind
open
person?
my eyes.
Oh,
What is
God.
a creature like that doing out
Okay,
here in such
move.
a cold place?
Oh.
You think it was going after that green guy? His relationship with the wind
Let me
seems
just-
even deeper than yours.
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone had told you about the dragon?
So casual after that battle.
Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force. His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds. Nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product of his degradation.
Yeah.
Degradation?
The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage.
Abyss Mage? Never heard such a
They're
name.
from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. They despise mankind. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons.
Okay.
Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste.
Is there a
But
fallen
now-
god?
Before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero, the place from which Mondstadt rose. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is leaving my body.
Okay.
Feels much better.
Is it because we're both wind buddies?
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was interrupted. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself.
Yeah. My bad, bro.
Yes, it was you.
I know.
So to make up
Look
for
at
it,
her
you're coming
face.
with me to the cathedral
The Mondstadt Cathedral? To do what exactly?
to claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel.
Oh, Amber? Oh. I was like, oh, I'm full health. Nice. Love to see it. Okay, so let's head to the cathedral. Hi, Otto. What's up, Venti?
one of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
Will it really stop Stormterror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future.
What if it's from a different
Look me in
world?
the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
Just what is that in your eyes? Look into my eyes. What are you hiding? The color of your eyes are like the sky in my hometown. Just what is that in your
So how can
eye?
we get the holy lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want.
If you want, you had us follow you all the way here. And he's sashaying away as he glitches through the stone stairs.
Let me handle this. Hello there, sister.
Hmm?
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Stormterror.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
Why did he
It's
just
a
think?
vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Stormterror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
You're talking to a god. Watch your mouth.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Oh, wait!
Yeah, no one's believing that, little man. I believe you, though. I think.
Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius, maybe you can give it a shot.
I don't know, man. You're gonna get me fired. It's my first day.
Barbados bless you.
Hello.
Ah, it's you! The newcomer of the Knights of Favonius, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand Master.
Yes, actually, the Knights of Favonius would like to borrow the Holy
Is
Lyre.
that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well.
Ah,
He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something.
yeah,
There are regulations in place
that
for
wasn't
the
a good
use of the
move.
Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and Community Representative are all required. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius?
I'm unaided on our way here.
Hey!
A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do.
That's fair.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
That's fair. We're so short. Why are we this small?
It didn't work. I knew it.
You knew it?
I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is.
From
You
new.
see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal
You
it.
should have stolen it
Today
before
we stand
bringing
for
attention
free
to
will.
yourself.
Any suggestions on just how we steal it?
You're a fool.
Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for.
I don't want to steal anything.
Look at you, sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I.
What?
Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You have made contributions to Mondstadt. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth sailing from here.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say?
You're Barbados?
Yes, seems I did mention that. Your point being?
If you're really a god, then we simply can't
Why does your
abandon
decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
If you're not a god, I'll help Dvalin anyway.
Huh?
I'll bring you... I don't want to see another separation. Aw, that's actually kind of sad. Oh, Venti. I quickly advance the day, open the Paimon menu, insert time menu, the hand, wait to brush down. I think it's already nighttime. To be 100% honest with you. No, never mind. Actually, what time of day? Between 18 and 6. Oh! My bad. Between 18 and 6. I'll come here. I was like, this is midnight, right? But I think I missed something. Okay. Well, I'm here. Alright. Yes, I remember doing these missions. And to squat... this.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
You would think they'd have guards, like, surrounding this thing, standing post, something. We're gonna touch... Oh! Oh, I forgot there was a thief.
She disappeared!
Get out of there, free. You get blamed for it.
What are you doing here?
You fool. Oh, wait. I have to do this. I'm the fool.
Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
We could have at least got a disguise. We don't have any hoods, anything. Oh, God. You... for real? Just... We're too low. We're not gonna make it. Yeah, I messed it up. I don't know how I missed though. Actually, no, yeah. I could have did it faster.
Master Diluc,
Here we go.
This is this week's accounts.
Diluc. I said Diluc. Diluc.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
Look at my face. I'm so done.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Your brother.
Master Diluc, have you seen two thieves around?
Thieves? No.
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master Diluc? 2 thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you,
I like
Master Diluc.
Diluc's outfit. I like his outfit. I think Kaya's is better. Kaya? I think Kaya's is better. Can I just...
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
He's actually thousands
No
of
need
years
to
old.
worry. When I started drinking, you were still...
How about answering my
You
question
want to
first?
ask, who's this? Am I right?
Sure.
He is Master Diluc, the boss of... the owner of this tavern.
The boss of the
He's very
underground
famous. By
something.
the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites.
Sounds good.
Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
Wow.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards.
Yeah.
For the
well,
record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights
Molo
of
has no
Favonius.
thoughts in her
Why
brain.
would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot. Oh, so it's you. So, you and the Bard are close friends?
Actually, no.
Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights.
Well, I'm an honorary
The
knight.
Knights of
I didn't go through any
Favonius.
training.
Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui, weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
You brought it up.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Doesn't like his brother.
Just differences in approach is all.
I agree.
I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
We didn't.
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
It's
If
fair.
I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
No.
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 Mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
The story I want to tell starts at the Sky Dragon heeding his cause, brutal battle with the wicked dragon, ingested venomous blood and fell into a slumber only to awaken
What
in
did
something
I just
labored.
witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing.
Isn't he an info
What
broker
say you, Master
for the black
Diluc?
market?
Interesting.
His name is Master.
Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe.
We can't dye our
As for
hair.
the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
Yeah.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay? Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
Okay. Sure. Can I talk to this guy? Diluc.
Remember, don't forget our meeting tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm aware. Oh, use your thing to change the time. Oh. Leave the tavern. Oh, actually I have to leave. Thought I just have to change the time.
You're here.
I am.
Wait, you're...
I thought she was gonna say my name. I was like, Momo? Jean?
First of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster.
Yes.
A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
Jean's outfit is
What a
amazing.
surprise.
Are
I
you?
heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you.
Because it wasn't.
So the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Stormterror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Stormterror issue.
Yeah.
Now that's the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it.
Yeah.
But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Stormterror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlanders so easily.
Racism?
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
Superior?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind. We don't often get to work together after all.
Yeah, I'll act like I didn't hear anything, because I feel like he's not going to say anything. Sir? Yeah, I should have just acted like I didn't hear anything.
Wow.
Man.
This is really awkward.
Yeah, I do
have
that
a rough
sometimes.
idea of where the Holy Lyre de Hamel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between
No, she's
Mondstadt
not.
and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The Cryo gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power.
So, are they going to take over the defense of Mondstadt? So they want to kill Dvalin. We already know that. They're going to take over the... Yeah.
If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
Yeah.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
He beats them in the
Diluc has
basement.
determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Yeah, the person could teleport.
Gets it? If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations.
He talks like a
Outlander, ready to go?
Colonel Mustang. Might as well. Let's go. Level
She just said the
18?
Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the Cryo God. I fear this might...
Oh, I'm sorry. Keep talking, please.
I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out.
Yeah.
Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Because he's talking to you.
Oh,
I believe you, Venti. Barbados. Barbados, as I should say.
Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
What is it?
Yeah.
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining.
Why am I running?
Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
Okay. Oh. My man. Well, Kaya's still my man for now. Can I just run? I feel like that was gonna fall under my... Watch out! Oh, he doesn't count as a death. Oh. It didn't do all this earlier. Wrong one. No! My fingers went to the wrong place! Okay, that's my fault. I gotta bring it back. Oh. Okay, so it knows I'm an idiot, which is excellent. Was it B? I'm gonna give him some food real quick, that's my fault. That was completely my fault. My finger was on the completely wrong thing. I just have to sprint. I should just did this the first time. See how easy that was? I wonder what his attack is like. Attacks are like. Anything through here? Chest. Oh god. Oh, he's got a heavy sword. Okay, I'll be honest, I've never played this part, so everything from this point forward is new to me. Woof? Is he a wolf? Does he have a, like a fire wolf? Is he a fire guy? He looks like a fire guy. We are electrocuted though. Okay. I like this gigantic sword on his back. It's really cool looking. So he's who I'm gonna switch out with Lisa when the time comes. I only clicked it once. I didn't say do a heavy hit either. It's doing too much. Where did you come from?
No! Don't eat me! You're human?
Yeah.
The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking.
We have come for your life. No, we've come for the holy liar to Hermel. Emil?
How did you guys know the liar's here? The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, keep going further into the ruins, but don't come after me. I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find the guards and find out for yourselves.
Okay.
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
Yeah, sounds like it.
You just worry about yourselves. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Senora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about me.
He just turned... He went through so many different accents.
Did he say Senora?
Senora.
What a strange name.
That must be the girl who stole the artifact.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Senora.
Of the 11 Harbingers.
Who can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Hey, I was on a swing on him. I'm so glad I said talk.
Who are you? How'd you get in here?
We're the Goodwill ambassadors from the Snezno Mon Station Association. There's nothing to discuss.
Like hell. The will of Snezhnaya is as solid as the permafrost. I will not yield.
Can we just fight him?
Eavesdropper.
Did I just lose?
The merrier.
Oh, it's this guy. Okay, let me try to play it smooth this time. Timid guard.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh. Enough talk. Stick him up. No one's coming to rescue you.
Did you already beat all the other guards?
Yeah, you didn't hear the screams of agony? I kicked Sneznian's butt.
What? I'm not scared of you. A debt collector will come to my aid.
Oh, I dealt with him already.
Fine. Not like I have a choice anyway. All right. You're free to go.
You're free to go.
But I don't have the key, unfortunately. You'll have to ask the next guard you come across.
Cool.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
I picked up on that, Paimon. I want to use this guy's powers. I want to use Diluc's power? Is it an elevator? Yes, it is. Oh, he has a mask. And
Where did you rats scurry out from?
whoa.
Senora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference
where do
in
you
our
come from?
affairs. So I'll be
he's
the
got
one
a...
to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
Okay. Yes. Oh, oh. Okay, I'm so glad you didn't use the powers. Oh. He hits hard. Okay. Move. Trying to move. Hold on. There we go. I got him in this cup. He is in the corner, so hit me. He's somewhere. He's gonna go back to that body though. It's following me. There. So far, he's the only character I've got whose main move starts like a thing. Move. Okay, that was gonna die. Let me switch out. Oh, I didn't even see the guy. I can hear that because it's not a party. Here we go.
Finally, the liar is back in safe hands.
Nice.
Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
I killed him.
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Oh,
Big
so
talk
scary.
for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chicken.
Okay. Thanks, Paimon. Okay, head there to continue the quest.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Venti.
Oh, this is the Holy Lyre. You managed to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too. The memories.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As
Really?
you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal power has run dry. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander.
I don't know how to fix
Relax,
instruments.
it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animo power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you?
Should. Yeah.
Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre.
Let me give it a try. Did I mess it up? No, I fixed it. It's fixed.
It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears.
Right. How do we do
I can
that?
surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Dvalin.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
I have. Oh, well, I understand why I have to, actually. Leave it to me.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting!
Very.
Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
True.
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
Wow.
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui.
Where are you?
6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by...
My bad. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's go find these tears. Didn't mean to jump.
Now, although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable. Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one particular object was very rare. It was a vial which contained the Animo God's breath.
Breath of the
Relics come
Wild?
in every shape and form, huh?
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought every one I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now. I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to
I'm not
date,
gonna make that.
and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
This where it is? Oh, it said 80 meters away. I thought it was so much closer. There's a teleport waypoint. Alright, let me teleport here and then navigate to the waypoint. Alright, it's time to shine. Thank God. I hate fighting those things.
Fascinating.
Paimon didn't think we'd find the volunteers in a place like this.
As knights, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
Wow, very impressive.
Nice.
In my experience, the secret to finding what you are looking for is to never look for...
My bad, I'm sorry. Trying to heal up my girl. And myself.
Don't think too much about it and don't search too hard. And before you know it, what you're looking for will appear.
I'm sorry. Where is it? All the way over here? Okay. It is. Delete.
What?
Don't worry about it too much. The more flustered you become, the less likely you are to find it. Pay attention to what you see in your peripheral vision, and you might just stumble upon what you're looking for.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that would work.
No, seriously, it does though. In fact, it's how I used to find my tortoise whenever he went missing.
Wait, you had a pet tortoise?
Yes, why? Something wrong, Paimon?
No, it's, well, just surprising is all.
Why?
Paimon can't imagine Jean having a pet tortoise. Surely you find it hard to imagine too, Master Diluc.
No, I don't. I had one too when I was a kid. What's so strange about it?
What? You too?
What's so strange about them having pet tortoises? I guess it's supposed to be that they both seem like such serious people that taking care of like a tortoise or taking care of another thing seems a bit outlandish. God, no. How many of these do I have to do? It's not like I'm good at them.
One eternity later.
Oh, it's one of these. Yeah. There's no wind. I'm a fool. I'm about to die. I thought there was gonna be... I didn't see anything. I thought it was gonna be hidden wind. So... I'm stupid. It's an elevator. And I don't have any more healings because I came straight here after that insane battle. I thought that little water in the back was air? Okay, this is gonna take a minute. If I would be way more reckless if I had heals, but I have not. I gotta get his defenses down. I'm about to die because I keep catching on fire. Okay, this is why they said...
Cool it.
You fool. Oh god, I didn't see this guy.
I'm not done.
Okay. Healed me immediately. Can I just go ahead and let everybody die?
I knew I should have.
I'm not going down without a fight. Earn my death. Okay, you earned it. From Door of Resurrection? Will it completely I should have just abandoned this. Okay, that was my first time failing a challenge. Okay, so I'm just off doing little side quests and everything to get my levels up. Everyone's level 20 and I healed everyone up, but everyone's weapons are still base attack level 1, except for mine, which is now level 13. And I want to get everyone else up to at least level 10, so yeah, I'm taking some time like collecting materials and getting food and everything like that. And I happened upon this side quest, something about food, And this girl pulled us down into the bushes to go look at a bunch of boars and says, "Shh, keep it down, I'm hunting." All right, let's continue.
I've always heard about the wide range of ingredients you can find in Mondstadt, and it looks like it's true.
Are you an adventurer?
No, I'm a chef. A chef on a mission to find rare and exotic ingredients from all corners of the world.
This voice actually sounds familiar.
I'm from Liyue Harbor. And you?
I'm Momo.
Hello, my name's Paimon. Paimon!
Yes.
Why are you looking at me like that? What an exotic creature. Is it edible?
Probably. Dig in. I can't make this face and then say dig in. We're friends though.
What a bummer. Can't eat it if it's your friend. You seem like good friends. I have a good friend too, called Goba.
Goba. Oh, it's a little red panda.
Isn't that the name of a Liyue snack? Both the snack and my friend have a special place in my heart.
Her mouth is
Anyway, can you do some hunting for me?
I guess so.
There's lots of game around here that would be amazing to cook with. I can't catch anything to save my life, and I don't want to miss out.
Okay.
Sounds like a bit of an ordeal. Don't be like that. Come on, I'll whip you up a tasty snack later. Ooh, you had me a tasty snack. Don't worry, we're the bestest hunters ever.
You'd always ask me first.
Don't worry about it. Your friend has already given me a response.
Okay.
I don't care how it's done, so long as you bring me back some raw meat.
Sounds good.
Then I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Oh, how much raw meat?
Wowee! This is great! Some of it I'll shallow fry, some of it I'll deep fry with mushrooms. Ooh, and I wonder how well it goes with slime condensate.
I want to try slime condensate.
You have finally come around to my food preferences! Sorry. I got all excited thinking about new recipes.
I see.
As promised, a tasty snack. Go on, try it. And tell me what you think. Are we your food testers now? Oh gosh, this is delicious. Can you tell us how to make it? Sure. The only thing is I haven't written down the recipe yet.
That's how it is. That's how it
I
be.
got it. I'll make another one now so you can watch. I'm sure you'll pick it up straight away. This seems pretty hard to make. It'll take more than that to learn how to make it. And we don't have a frying pan or any condiments. Come on, it's simple. We can fry on a slab of stone and cook using some boar fat. Build a stove from rocks. Use dry grass for kindling, twigs for firewood. Sweet flowers will do for sugar. As for salt, I found a load of rock salt in a cave the other day. There's still plenty left.
Seems like she's done this a million times before.
I just can't help myself when there's a chance to try something new. But I can't exactly bring my whole kitchen with me every time I leave the house either. Give me a second while I get everything ready.
Hey, what do you think? This is the boar's natural habitat. You can't hunt them here. You'll send them all running. We hunters know better than to kill the chicken to get at the egg.
Oh, I get it. The freshest, best quality meat comes from free-range boars that grow up in the environment nature intended for them. If they all ran off, it would be a major blow to gastronomy. No, to all mankind.
Sure? That's not even close to what he meant, though.
I'm sorry. I got excited and didn't think of the impact we'd have.
You should apologize to Draff. As our leader, he always stresses the importance of respecting the rules of the hunt. I'm afraid he is very upset right now.
That's true. The hunter's right.
I made a mistake, and I should go and apologize.
Well, I'm the one that killed it, so let's go.
Thanks, guys. I'll cook up some more tasty snacks for you once this is over. Okay, don't worry. Paimon will remember even if you forget. Draff ought to be in Springvale. Let's go!
Springvale?
You must be Xiangling.
Sorry, Mr. Draff.
Is he a Faunus? This isn't Ruby.
I heard the whole story. And now that you're here in person...
He's an animal guy.
He's gonna let her have it.
Violence is not the
Please,
answer.
help me promote my meat.
Huh?
Sorry if I was a little brash. Let me explain.
Help me promote my
Springvale
meat.
has built its reputation on top quality meat products, but this reputation is so far limited to Mondstadt. When I heard that the great maestro Xiangling herself was in Mondstadt, I asked Alan to send you over.
Maestro?
Haven't you heard? She's the one behind Wanmin Restaurant, that one-of-a-kind folk restaurant in Liyue Harbor. Her unique take on cooking ingredients is behind some of the best-loved dishes in all of Liyue. They are very highly rated by travelers, too.
Okay.
You're too kind. I just try to cook things that are cheap and cheerful.
With a top-notch chef cooking top-notch cuisine with top-notch meat from Springvale, our reputation would spread far and wide.
I don't know. I only ever think about how to make tasty dishes. I never limit myself to specific ingredients, and I don't know the first thing about promoting anything.
You use boar meat all the time anyway, surely. I can't see what the issue is.
The issue is... what would you think if I added a bit of slime condensate?
That's... I mean, couldn't you add something a bit more normal?
There's no such thing as normal ingredients to me. You can turn anything into a delicacy if you cook it in the right way. I will not stand for having my creativity shackled by what ingredients I can and can't use. Food cooked like that is destined to be boring. Period.
Period. Yeah, celebrity chefs are known to be somewhat strong-minded.
Well, since you feel so strongly about it, forget it. But it really is a pity.
You know, we did come to apologize. Couldn't you be a little more flexible? It's one thing to apologize, but it's another thing entirely to change the way I approach cooking. What's that smell? It's gorgeous.
Where are you going? Catch up to her. I'm ahead of her.
Hello. May I have a taste of your delicious cooking?
Sorry, I've taken all the orders I can for the next few days. The earliest I could put you down for is 7 days from now. Is that okay?
Oh, she's booked and busy.
It must be delicious if it's that popular.
But this woman is clearly a very popular chef.
Yeah, good point. Why does Draft want Xiangling to help when Springvale already has this lady?
Maybe he feels that Mondstadt cuisine can't compete with that of Tevat's biggest business hub, Liyue Harbor. But I disagree. I don't think my cooking is at all inferior to anyone else's.
Exactly.
Well then, show me what you got. Maybe I could give you some feedback.
Sorry, but customer feedback like, oh, that tasted good, is no use to me. If I wanted feedback, I would ask a professional chef. Hang on. Are you Xiangling?
That's me!
It's really you! Well, I guess you do know what you're doing when it comes to cooking meat, then. As it happens, I have one of today's prime cuts remaining. So tell me, how would you cook this?
That depends on the ratio of fat to meat. With this cut, I would probably roast it over a hot stone with a little salt, some Joyun chili, and Kingston flour.
Gensin flour? But the melted fat would make the flavor of the flowers 10 times stronger than when eaten raw. It would overpower everything.
I know, that's why it's a garnish. I would never marinate the meat in it. I've tried it before. If you baste the petals in oil and then cook them with the right heat and duration, it gets rid of the bitterness completely and leaves you with a lovely crispy topping. Then throw in some Joyun chilies grown at a high altitude where the low humidity and varying temperatures lends them a unique dry heat. The petals absorb the saltiness from the sea salt, the chili spice, and the umami of the tender, freshly grilled steak, while also adding a floral aftertaste.
That's pure overkill. You're going all out on the trimmings and doing no justice to the meat whatsoever. Who wants to eat a roast when you can taste everything except the roast?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop arguing!
I don't think they can hear anyone but themselves. Yeah, they're all talking about her, but she's actually right. If you like, when it comes to cooking meat, once she's correct about like the cut of the meat and the type of meat mattering a lot. But a lot of the time, like the garnish and sauce brings out the flavor of the meat. You know what I mean? Like really and truly it depends. But what she described as cooking essentially a roast could work. I don't know. I've never had roast on a hot stone, but I've had like pot roast and different cuts of roast, like cooked on a skillet and stuff like that. And you could do basic seasoning on the roast, but if you want to go all out, the flavoring doesn't come from the roast itself. It comes from everything around it that adds to the flavor.
Well, there's only one surefire way out of a cooking dispute.
Cook
I
off.
declare a cook-off.
Nice.
Suits me. If you can't beat my cooking, it'll show that Draft was clearly wrong about you.
All right. But if I win, you have to use my winning dish to promote Springvale.
And if you lose, you have to add my winning dish to the Wan Mean menu. With a caption saying, "This special addition to the Wan Mean menu is generously provided by Chef Brooke of Springvale, meat expert."
You ain't even got a last name, Brooke?
It's a deal. I'm off to get ingredients. I will see you all. Wait!
See us in Leeway.
Let's try and catch up.
So I won't see her until I leave Mondstadt. Oh, catch up? Alright. I'm trying to collect as much stuff as I can. Oh, she was on the beach. I could have just... I'm a fool. I was like, she's not on the beach because I couldn't see her. Who did all that for no reason? God.
I think we're getting close. Have you decided what you're looking for yet? No, of course not. Then how are you so sure of yourself? That's just my style. If I decided in advance exactly how I was going to cook something, there'd be no element of surprise to the dish. In the same way, if I knew what I was looking for before I found it, it wouldn't be a surprise.
I understand.
That's so risky. Relax. This is how I came up with all the signature dishes at Wan Mean Restaurant. Let's look around here. I'll let you know when I find something I like.
Okay. I actually really understand Jiangling. I'm a big foodie myself, so I understand like taking risks and doing things a bit unorthodox.
Wow, Joyun Chili's! Aw, that's such a cute name! Maybe so, but those little fellas pack quite a punch. From what I've observed, spicy food is a rarity in Mondstadt, so this will be perfect. Go and pick some. Get a good handful. I still feel like we're lacking something.
What do you mean?
Missing a little boom shakalaka.
I thought the chilies would be the boom shakalaka.
It is a little boom shakalaka lacking.
Okay. Timeline doesn't understand a word that was just
said. Maybe a stickler
said.
for convention, but she is a talented chef nonetheless. There's no doubt she will source the fanciest quality ingredients. To win this will take a truly mind-blowing dish.
It will.
Something like sea serpent salad, stir-fried Kingston flour, or wild mushrooms in a rich slime jus. A slime jus? I know how weird it sounds, but I
feel like the slimes wouldn't taste that bad, right?
I'll make some for you next time.
Can't wait to try it.
You won't be disappointed when you taste it, although it looks a teensy bit gross. Never mind that. I've just remembered there's somewhere I never checked out last time. My gut tells me that's where we'll hit the jackpot.
What is that? Wait. Something's on fire. Okay, I'm just ignore it for now. Anyways, I really truly understand her. Like, I'm very open when it comes to trying new foods, even ones that like, quote unquote, look gross or very different from, you know, the type of food we think of when we think of food, I guess. But I'm very open when it comes to that type of stuff, though. I'm willing to try just about anything. As long as it won't, like, probably kill me. Like, I would never try pufferfish because I don't think that my luck is good enough to not die from it. But I do believe that it tastes as good as people talk about it, though. This guy's gonna, like, kill me. Oh no, he's a hunter.
So cold.
Yeah.
He's shivering. We need to warm him up quick.
Oh, is she gonna teach me how to make the good soup?
Hot soup would be even better. How about I look after him while you make him a nice warm bowl of soup?
Are you gonna provide the
Village camp on the way
ingredients?
here. There'll almost certainly be a camp. Great. Be as quick as you.
Please don't time me. Okay. Okay, this is the outskirts of yeah. Now I gotta find that Hillenchero camp, which is probably somewhere this way. I feel like I have soup in my inventory. I do. That was my soup.
That is better. Thank you. That soup really did the trick.
What happened? Did you get frozen? Well, I can see what happened. Clearly.
Yes. I was chasing a boar. And after chasing him all this way, he slipped into those underground ruins over there. I followed him inside, but ran into a cryo-regis vine. It froze me instantly. When I woke up, I ran straight outside, but I only made it this far before my strength failed me.
How big was it exactly?
They do now. I'd heard of them before
What?
from others, but this was the first time seeing one with my own
That had
eyes.
nothing to do with the question she just asked.
We should definitely keep our distance from the ruins. It sounds dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds delicious.
Does anything not make you think about food? I think about food pretty often. It does sound dangerous, though.
That's it. The missing ingredient. The icing on the cake. Calm down. Can we really eat a tree that's that aggressive?
Probably yes.
Only one way to find out. Let's go.
Alright, adventure. I would also adventure for... Oh,
Off she goes again.
God, I need the soup. We
Do
need to
not
go.
worry about me. I'll be fine. But you must stop her. She is putting herself in grave danger.
Yeah, she is. Well, I don't have any soup to... you know... I don't... I don't have any soup to keep warm. I have one. Will this keep me warm? I have two. Two goulashes. Will that keep me warm long enough? I have to go up? How do I go up? Okay, it's not too bad right here. I'm not dying. God. Get water, get water. There you go, easy fight. It looks like this is like a hot springs of sorts. I'm not dying in it.
I'll keep this close.
Okay. This should be okay. I don't think I'll die. Again.
Slow down. It's dangerous in
She
here.
is a fighting character. I knew it. I was like,
Ingredients don't stay fresh for long.
she's dressed like she fights. Is she a fire girl? Oh, she has a spear. Ooh, let me back up. Can I, like, headshot this guy? I'm a fool. I just knocked that one guy off. No, he's behind me. I could have dodged that. He gave me the universal signal if I'm gonna hit you with a stick, and I steal that hit. I like her spear and her attacks with it. Do not like her panda thing. Where do I go? Okay, so I need to be much closer with that guy. Hey, what do you do? Oh, I love that. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is great.
Nice and spicy.
Okay. Okay. I'm seeing the use.
Look over there. The icicles up ahead are falling. Let's be careful not to get hit. It will definitely hurt.
I have to, like, do this.
Aha! This must be it.
Girl, move. There we go.
Oh, it's huge. This is for... Whoa! My ingredients are attacking me. Help me put him in his place.
Oh, okay. That's not how you... Why am I not getting a thing that says things are coming? Oh, I love this girl and her abilities. I'm definitely gonna get her as soon as I can.
Cook it up, dinner time. Even better if it's paired with a bit of swine.
Wash him down with a glass of wine. Ooh.
Your version just ruins it. Wait,
Aw.
there's something else here too. This must be the boar that Hunter was chasing.
All them bored in the wild. You chose to chase this
With
one.
this pattern before.
Okay, I see why.
I've seen this before. Aha! It was in the Historia Naturalis of Liyue.
Mm-hmm.
This pattern is unmistakable. It belongs to a breed of boar that went extinct 300 years
If
ago.
you were trying to kill it, shouldn't you just rebreed it to make it not extinct?
Alive after so long.
Accidental cryoperversion? Yeah, I think so.
I read that this boar was hunted to extinction because its meat was so highly prized. Condensate of jumbo cryo slime and extinct boar? Not one, but two priceless treasures.
You did not say the words that appeared on screen. This will be a winning ticket.
Now let's get back to Springvale.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure this is Springvale?
Yes, for the millionth time, yes. But I don't know any of the people you're looking for.
That is not possible. They all live in Springvale. They are my neighbors and friends.
Oh, he got frozen.
This is strange. What is going on?
I see what's going on here. He's a hunter from 300 years ago. They look like the same person. Is this your ancestor?
What?
Yes.
Can humans really live that long?
He was frozen with that pig.
Does that really make sense?
He and the boar were frozen.
Oh, like the way that you keep food fresh.
Okay.
Still, it's hard to believe.
But it's what
Doesn't
happened.
seem like there's any other sensible explanation.
Okay, so what's your...
Olaf.
Olaf? Oh, I'm sure I've seen that on my family tree.
I was right.
I can't remember which generation it was from, but it was
I
definitely
was
on there.
joking. These two are related. It wasn't just the ears, it was the face and the hair.
Great-grandfather, but with a whole lot more greats?
They don't look so distantly related. Exactly. They look
What an
alike.
unusual turn of events. Reunited at long last. Isn't that just amazing?
Yeah.
Olaf, do you want to come and watch a cooking competition?
Ah, yes, that reminds me. Brooke told me about the competition, and I've set everything up at the venue. You should come with me.
Everyone else gets to find their family except for us. Our brother's still out there somewhere. Waiting for us. Searching for a... I wonder if it's an alternate universe where, the brother, or lost sibling, depending on which gender you play, is searching for their lost sibling, just in a different world. Like, I don't know any of the lore of Genshin Impact, besides the first little bit that I told y'all that I played it before. So I really and truly am going in completely blind.
We're ready to cook.
ready. Oh, and Sigfria will be my assistant for the competition.
Then let the cooking commence.
If you were that good of a chef, you wouldn't need you would need
And don't worry,
assistant.
I may have known Brooke for longer, but I will remain entirely impartial.
Much appreciated. Well then, Traveler, Paimon, prepare!
Okay.
Wait, we're taking part in this too? Of course! If Brooke has an assistant, you guys will have to be mine. I'll need you by my side when the going gets tough.
Okay.
Paimon doesn't remember applying for that job.
I'm gonna see this through.
Okay,
Exactly.
Paimon will do it for the sake of the food.
For the sake of the food. That's... Sorry, y'all. That's what motivates me to do a lot of my stuff as well. Food. Why is she standing like this?
Our first problem is ingredients. We need something special to dress up the steak, but I don't have anything suitable here. I've got it! Radish is what we need. Mashed or grated, it'll add a touch of freshness.
I have radishes on me.
And we can carve little flowers out of it as a garnish. 2 birds, 1 stone. Go find me a radish. There should be some in the area. Oh, and make sure you wash it because it's going straight into the dish.
Yes, wash your food, guys. Wait, I have radishes.
Let's wash the radish in the lake.
Oh, we need to go wash it in the lake real quick. Are we gonna lose our... Oh god, I'm timed. I didn't know. How do I...
Slimes! Scared the bejeezers out of Paimon. This is way too close to the venue. What if they stir up trouble during the competition? I don't think we should risk it. Go get them!
You said all that. I'm already done.
Wowie! Big and luscious! Now, Xiangling, look out! The pan! Oh no! It's gonna burn! It's gonna get the fire under control! Without using water though, or this dish is a goner!
I'm gonna just use wind? What fire? This one? What do you mean?
Prepare to be blown away!
I think I just made it worse. That's not an under control fire. Wait, which fire was on fire?
This is practical also. I'm thinking make me a mushroom chicken skewer. And make sure it's got that ooh la la on the outside. Then just make it taste friggin' awesome!
Okay. I have a mushroom chicken stewer. Yes. What? No. My god, get away from it.
You're a natural! The meat is on track, but we're aiming for perfection here. And I just think it lacks a certain what? A certain boom shakalaka! Yes! Definitely needs some boom shakalaka! Or perhaps a little shakalaka boom pow! I just mean it would be a waste of such amazing ingredients to just serve this as is.
Fair.
Let me see. What would be ideal is some kind of regional specialty. Regional specialty? Yes, something that's native to this area but isn't often used in cooking. I don't care if it flies, crawls, or bounces. Even insects I can work with.
I'm not getting you insects.
Interesting choice. I'm sure I can make something of it.
Oh, I can do this?
Alright then.
Okay. What do find suitable ingredient? What? Where? Oh god, I'm supposed to be like investigating. Oh, I did catch a frog earlier.
Do you really want to add that?
Sure do.
It'll be fine. This was an excellent find, guys. Now, if you'll excuse me, but I'll be sure to annoy you again if I need anything else. It looks like Xiangling's main dish is almost done. Let's go and see. I almost forgot. Side dish. We need a side dish.
You'd make me do it even if I didn't offer.
Thanks. You know me too well.
Yeah.
Here, take this. I just scrawled it down at the last minute. And here are all the ingredients you need. Is this the recipe for that snack you gave us earlier? Yes, with some minor improvements so it uses up the leftover ingredients from Liyue. This is so complicated. How are we supposed to cook this with no experience? The technique doesn't matter. What matters is that you do it with passion. That's what my father taught me. And you must be passionate about cooking if you've helped me this much already.
You got me.
I trust you guys. I know you'll nail this side dish. Confident.
Leave it to me.
I like it. Come on, this is the final push.
Make delicious jade parcels. This. Let's cook it. Wait. Best chicken mushroom. I'm a fool. Here we go. Oh no. Do it again. There we go. Okay. I made one. Oh, it wasn't delicious though. It needs to be like top tier. There we go.
They're so fragrant I could smell them coming a mile away. We're all set, and now to serve the meal. This competition is ours.
Yeah. Food. Talk to Daff. I'd say I talked to Dorf, and I was like...
This was a fine feast. I have dined today like I have never dined before. Both chefs' dishes today were nothing short of exceptional. They were true masterpieces. And that is what makes this an extremely difficult decision. But this is a competition, and there can only be one winner. And that winner is...
Brooke.
Xiangling!
Oh, I thought I was gonna do Uno reverse card.
I thought I was sure to win with pork chops so fresh they were practically still grunting. But it turns out that's still no match for the taste of extinct boar.
Excuse me? Did you say this was cooked from extinct boar?
Yep, every last bit.
My goodness. A single mouthful must be worth 100,000 mora. The amount you'd make if you sold this could support every hunter in town for years to come.
Well, there's only one boar and we ate it, so...
The main thing is that you enjoyed eating it. I don't care about the mora.
Exactly.
Anyway, now our judge has given his verdict. It's time for everyone else to eat too. I made plenty.
Yay.
Meanwhile, I want to try Brooke's dish.
This is absolutely delicious. I'll admit it, I was beaten by the best.
I don't know what you thought was gonna
Losing
happen.
is no fun, but it was worth it for the chance to eat such superb cooking. Please, Xiangling, I want some more.
I was not expecting her to speak.
This is gorgeous too! Such a perfectly layered texture. Were it not for that exquisite boar and excellent side dish, it's hard to say if I still would have won. Paimon's turn to eat!
I will have a taste too. Oh my. This is the taste of Springvale. Or rather, it used to be.
Can we get this man some help? It tastes so good, I want to weep tears of joy.
This is the last time I will be able to taste the food of my era.
Hey now, cheer up. If you like the taste, I can always make you some more.
Well, no, actually.
Really? But the boar, it's extinct.
Exactly.
The boar may be, but the taste isn't. I can simply recreate it using different ingredients.
It's fair, we have modern day
Putting
boar.
a smile on customers' faces is what we chefs are called to do.
Thank you.
Aw, Olaf.
A good time was had by all. But everyone's gone now. Let's go and say goodbye to Xiangling.
Yeah. I wonder if we can get her as, like, a character now.
Thanks, you guys. Without your help, I don't know how it would have gone today. And without you, Paimon wouldn't have gotten to try so many new tasty snacks. Also wouldn't have gotten so full.
Where will you go now?
Not sure. I'll probably start heading back to Liyue, but I might change my plan on the way.
Yeah?
I don't like to plan things too thoroughly.
I know.
Who knows? Maybe you'll bump into me out in the wild again. Must be nice to be so carefree. You are a gifted chef. You made an amazing batch of jade parcels.
Thank you,
Come and
thank
visit me
you.
at the Wanmin restaurant sometime. I did promise I'd cook for you. And if you want, I'll teach you how to cook some of my latest inventions too.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. See you again soon.
Bye. Okay. And with that said and done, oh, okay. I know we did not finish collecting the dragon's tears this episode. It'll be something we do next episode. But with that all said and done, I'm gonna leave this episode off here. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!